What's up, guys? Glad to have you back. So right now in this video, I'm going to be performing a live cross exchange arbitrage, okay, between the Gate.io crypto exchange and the Bybit crypto exchange, okay. So I'm going to be purchasing 100 USDT worth of the AGLA token right now. So at the current trading price, 100 USDT will actually give me about 60,463 AGLA tokens, okay. So I'll click on the buy button right now and I'll confirm this, okay. And this has actually filled real quick just now, guys. So right now you can see it right here. I've actually purchased this 60,402 AGLA tokens, okay. Now to actually withdraw this, I'll click on assets down here. Then I'll click on the withdraw button right here, okay. Then I'll select the on-chain withdrawal. So here we go. So I'll select it this way. Then right here, I need to head to my Bybit crypto exchange, okay? So you can see currently on the Bybit is actually trading at a way more higher price right now, okay? So to actually deposit the AGLA token, I'll come to my home page. Then I'll click on the deposit and click on deposit crypto, okay? So right here in the search box, I want to search for the AGLA. So we have it right here, okay? So right here, I will select the ERC20, okay? So I'm going to copy the ERC20 wallet address. And right here, I'm going to paste the wallet I just copied, which is the ERC20, okay? Then I'll click on the drop down right here and select Ethereum. So now if I'm actually using the Ethereum network, I'll be charged about $0.9 for this, okay? So I'll select it this way. So I want to click on the max button. All right, so I want to actually send everything right here. So to actually know if I will still be in profit, I'll copy this amount down here, which is 59,833 AGLA. All right, so I'm going to head back to Bybit now, and I'm going to come back to my trade session. So I'm going to input 59,800 to see if I'll still be in profit. And yeah, I'll still be in profit, okay? So I'm just going to proceed with the deposits. So right now, I'm going to click on the withdraw button right here. And then I'm going to confirm this, okay? So I need to actually complete all this security verification. Oh, the withdrawal is currently processing, okay? Also currently pending right here on Bybit, okay? So I'll just give this some time to fully arrive. It has successfully arrived, guys. So we're going to transfer the AGLA token from the funding to the unified trading, okay? So I'm going to transfer everything. And there we go. So come back here to the trade section and we'll click on sell. So I'm going to drag this. So you can see that at the current trading price, this will actually give me 102.3 USDT back, okay? So I want to sell at this particular price right here. So I'm going to click on the sell button now and I'm going to sell AGLA. And guys, this filled real quick just now, okay? If I click on my order history right here, you could see it right here. You can also see the field value right here, okay? This is it. And we just made about 2.4 USDT profit by actually performing this arbitrage just right now live in this video, okay? Right now, I'll be showing you a step-by-step guide on how you can perform a cross-exchange arbitrage and other things you need to look out for whenever you want to perform a cross-exchange arbitrage like I just did right now, okay? So please, I would like you to watch this video from beginning to the end so that I can get the full basic details on how to go by this. And also, if you are coming across this channel for the first time, I would like you to please take small of your time to smash the like button and also subscribe to this channel if you want to be getting more updates like this, okay? Here, I just basically talk about different ways I myself make money online, ranging from crypto arbitrage opportunities to free updates and also paid updates, okay? So if you don't miss out on any update from this channel, on that notification bell so that whenever I drop another good update, you're going to be the first to see it, all right? So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the process right now. Now, the first step to actually starting a cross-exchange arbitrage is actually spotting that arbitrage opportunity, okay? Now, this usually used to be the hardest step because there are other things you need to look out for whenever you spot a arbitrage opportunity. Now, I've talked about various tools you can use to actually cite arbitrage opportunities across different exchange tools like the coin market cap, the Happy Hunt, the Happy Mate, and also the coin picker and even the habit finder. Okay, so I've thought about them on my channel right here a lot of times. So for this particular one, I actually used the Abby Hunt to actually spot this. Okay, now I love the Abby Hunt very much because it makes it very easy for you to spot cross exchange arbitrage opportunities by actually telling you the crypto exchange you're going to be buying from and the crypto exchange you'll be selling at. Okay, and also the crypto pair you are going to be using for the arbitrage. And that is not all. If you actually select it this way, you're going to see more options. Like you're going to see the network you're going to be using to transfer this token from, let's say, Mexi to BingX, and also the fees it will be procuring for you. Okay, now note that this is an estimated fee, so you need to actually confirm it in the crypto exchange. All right, but then it does all these things for you, which will actually make it very easy for you to actually perform an arbitrage opportunity if you actually check it out and you see that it is actually a very good one. Okay, now it gives you all this data and information with the real time price of that particular token, and that's why every time you come here to refresh it, you're going to see different opportunities right here. Okay, and I'm currently using the free version to actually explain this because it actually gives you opportunities from 2% down below. Okay, and which is very good, which is very okay, because if you look at it, most opportunities from 2% and above, you might find it very difficult to actually perform an arbitrage in those type of cross exchange arbitrage opportunities. And that is because most of them will actually have high volatility, and sometimes they could actually have low liquidity in them. Okay, now that brings us to the downsides to actually performing cross exchange arbitrage. Now, one of the biggest issue whenever you want to perform a cross exchange arbitrage or a triangular arbitrage is liquidity. Okay, now liquidity certainly means how fast you can buy and sell a particular token without actually affecting the price of that particular token. Okay, and that's why I look at cryptocurrencies like the BTC, the Ethereum. They actually have high liquidity, and that is why you could actually come and buy and sell at a go without waiting for a long time for your trades to actually execute. Okay, and also the Abbey Hunt also gives you the liquidity score for that particular trading pair. Okay, now, to explain this liquidity, let's quickly take an example. All right. So right here is actually an arbitrage opportunity between the Bitget and the Mexi crypto exchange. Okay. So it says if you buy the BRN token from the Bitget exchange and you sell on the Mexi crypto exchange, you get to make about 1.4% profit. Okay. So let's check this out and let's see if the liquidity in this market is actually good. Here we are on our Bitget crypto exchange. So let's say we'll be purchasing 100 USDT of this token from Bitget. Okay, this will give us about 1078 BRN right here. Okay, so if we come right here to the Mexi crypto exchange and want to sell off 1078 BRN token, we'll be getting about 102 USDT back. Okay, now looking at this without actually subtracting the network fees, we're actually having about 2 USDT profits looking at this. Okay, so if we look at the network fees right here on the Happy Hunt, it says the network fees are about 0.7 USDT. So basically, you should be making about 1.3 USDT profit if you have to perform an arbitrage like this. Now, before you actually perform it, you need to look at the liquidity. Okay, the first thing you need to look at is for markets with high trading volume. Okay, and if you also come back to the Happy Hunt, it also provides that for you. Okay, it will provide the trading volume for you right here. So you can see the trading volume right here. So for a small cap altcoin, the trading volume right here is actually good enough to have a good liquidity. Okay, now that's the first thing you need to look out for. Now the next thing you need to look out for is what I call the tide bid ask spread. Okay, now this is basically the difference between the highest buy bid and the lowest sell bid. Okay, now if you look at this, your order book right here, you can see the highest buy bid right here is about 0.0919, and then the lowest spread bid right here is about 0.927. Now the difference right here needs to be very small for you to know that, okay, there's a high liquidity in this market. Now looking at these factors I talk about, the last one is actually how fast your trade could actually execute. Now if you notice something, since when I've been here explaining this particular order has been there for a very long time, and this particular order has been there for a very long time also. This basically means that the liquidity in this market currently is not really that much for your trade to actually execute at this price, because this person has about 302 BRN token, waiting to actually sell, and the trade has not executed even since the time I actually started explaining this. And this person has about 281 BRN token to purchase, and it has still been pending since then. So basically, if I'm going to be purchasing 100 USDT of this, my order too will also be pending for a long time. Okay, so whenever you see the buy and sell order book right here changes with time, people's orders are actually filling up, you definitely know that the liquidity in that market is actually good enough for your trade to actually execute. Now guys, liquidity is just the first downside to performing cross exchange arbitrage or any arbitrage. Okay, the second downside is actually the network fees and transaction fees. Okay, now whenever you see an arbitrage opportunity, let's take the Billy slash USDT, which you'll be purchasing from Gate.io and come sell at Mexi. If you check this out, if you check out the network fee right here, you can see the network fee is actually fair enough. And if you check other things right here, like the liquidity, you could actually perform an arbitrage like this and still make a good amount of profit because the network fee is actually low. Okay, if we look at this one, where the network fee is about 1 USDT and your profit margin is about 1.5%, it means that if you check it out and you feel the liquidity is good and you want to try it out, if you don't have a good amount of capital, you might not be able to make a good amount of profit because basically the network fee will actually take most of your profit. Okay, so that's another thing you need to look out for. And another thing is speed. All right, so if you look down here, you can also see a message right here which says act fast. Arbitrage opportunities are time sensitive and typically last for no more than 10 to 15 minutes. And this is actually very right. Okay, and that is why whenever I'm recording a video, I always tell you that these are the price of the particular token at the time I'm actually making that video. Okay, and that is because a lot of people in the comment section are always asking me if that arbitrage opportunity is still available by the time they'll be watching it. Okay, now this is why I drop the tools like the Happy Hunt and the Coin Market Cap that will actually help you spot other arbitrage opportunities, because you might not expect the price of this particular token as of the time I'm making it to be the same price you're going to be seeing there whenever you're watching it. Okay, so I want you to have that at the back of your mind, and whenever you find a very good arbitrage opportunity, it's very time sensitive that you actually perform it very quickly if you have your capital ready. Okay, so guys, those are like the three main downsides to actually performing a cross-exchange arbitrage and also performing a triangular arbitrage. In fact, the case is even worse whenever you want to perform a triangular arbitrage, because you are going to be doing it in one crypto exchange, and the rate at which the price of that particular token might actually change is even much more faster than a cross-exchange arbitrage. Okay, so you need to look at all these things before you perform any arbitrage. All right, and also before you dive into crypto arbitrage, I want you to make sure that you've had enough spot market trading experience. Okay, that is, you've bought tokens and you've sold tokens a lot of times. You understand how the order book right here operates, and if there's a case whereby the price of that token has dropped from the price you actually bought it, you now have to actually sell at a price that it will not actually give you a lot of loss. Okay, so that's why having a trading experience is very much more important, and I would have really loved to actually dive into that one, but it's a very broad thing, and spot trading experience is something you actually gain with time. It just depends on how much you've been trading cryptocurrencies. Okay, so with time you get to understand all those things, and once you do, you can actually dive into crypto arbitrage and you'll be able to make a lot of money if you are performing crypto arbitrage with enough knowledge. Okay, so that is it for now, guys. I hope you find this very helpful, and I hope this has actually answered some questions, especially questions regarding liquidity. Okay, and if you find this helpful, don't leave without smashing the like button and subscribe to this channel, and I'll be seeing you guys on my next update. Have a nice day. Bye.